Never attempt to practice techniques from mysterious ancient texts. This attractive yoga instructor discovered an ancient Indian book filled with Sanskrit in her grandmother's storage room. Seeing the illustrations, she assumed it was an ancient yoga manual, so she began practicing based on translation software and the pictures. After just 3 days of practice, the woman gained eerie abilities. Her arms could elongate, and she mastered reverse backbends. Little did she know, what she practiced wasn't Indian yoga at all. Lucy, a popular online yoga instructor, was teaching her usual class when she lost her balance, knocking a book off the shelf. As she picked it up to return it, she noticed a hole in the back of the bookcase. Through this hole, she glimpsed a hidden door. Curiosity got the better of her, and Lucy moved the bookcase aside. Inside was a mysterious little room filled with all sorts of jars and bottles. Thinking it was a gift from her grandmother, Lucy pulled back a curtain marked with special symbols to reveal a staircase. Climbing up to the attic, she found the floor arranged with small statues and candles, resembling an altar. In the dim light, she spotted a light switch cord and pulled it apart, only to have a dust-covered book fall from the ceiling. Curious, Lucy opened it and discovered the text was in her grandmother's handwriting. The words revealed the book was a gift for her. Lucy took the book back to her room to examine it closely, yet she couldn't recognize most of the characters, only deciphering a few words. After studying the ancient text and interpreting its illustrations, Lucy surmised it was a manual exploring ancient Indian yoga. Already passionate about yoga, she immediately began studying this ancient text diligently. She mimicked the poses described within and, following the book's instructions, recited the incantations. Soon, she entered a state of deep meditation, completely absorbed in the practice. Completely immersed in her meditation, Lucy failed to notice a sinister figure approaching her. When she emerged from her trance and opened her eyes, the eerie presence had vanished. After several days of continuous meditation, Lucy gradually felt energy surging within her lower abdomen, and her mental state grew increasingly vibrant. According to the ancient texts, ascending to higher stages of yoga required purging impurities from the body. The method involved placing a thin cord in the mouth to draw impurities out along its length. As Lucy opened her mouth to insert the cord, the coiled, fluffy thread suddenly straightened, as if pulled by an internal force. It swiftly vanished into her mouth. When Lucy tried to forcefully pull it out, the impurities were dragged along with it. It turned out that the impurities had been drawn out through the thread's traction. However, this process exhausted Lucy completely, and she soon collapsed onto the bed, falling into a deep sleep. While she slept, the nearby camera began moving on its own, traversing the room. Suddenly, Lucy appeared before the lens, her eyes vacant. When she awoke the next morning, she had no recollection whatsoever of the previous night's events.